and that their bond, how close they are, has really helped them so far through their first 15 games. Now, how will they fare for the rest of the season? Hopefully for them, they're thinking they can fare out pretty well. Valley City State, they're 8-6 on the year, so two less wins than the Trojans have. One thing that can really help them, though, is rebounding and three-point shooting. They have the number 5 ranked rebounder in the North Star Conference. Excuse me. And Karen Dieterle. She's number 5. She's giving 5.9 rebounds per game, so she can get the boards. While J.C. Richter she's also 5th in the North Star Conference in three-point shooting. From beyond the arc, that's an area where Trojans, they've been trying to get a little bit better at. As of late, they've been managing to do a little bit better. They are averaging, as a team, 29.3% from beyond the arc. Richter is averaging 39.4% from that three-point line for herself. So that's one of their areas that they really got to limit, is that three-point shooting for Valley City State. And I mean, they have Dakota State. They've got some top shooters. They've got the number 3 ranked shooter in terms of points per game in the North Star, in Elsie Asleasian. She's averaging 14.2 points per game. She's number 1 in the North Star as well in field goal percentage with 61.3% from field goal range. And she's getting boards with 7.7 rebounds per game, 3rd in the North Star. And defensively, I mean, she's getting those boards. She's averaging about 2.8 blocks per game as well. That's 1st in the North Star. So she's doing pretty well so far this year. She's helping lead the charge for a team that is, like I mentioned, they've had to go through a lot. A lot of changes were made, and they've been able to do that. And Savannah Walsdorf, she's been helpful, getting 12 points per game, 5th in the North Star. They're also, defensively, they're just able to steal the ball. They've got Courtney Menning, who's 3rd in the North Star with 2.1 steals per game. Walsdorf, who gets 2 steals a game herself. And then Angela Slatterly. She's getting almost 2 steals a game. She's got 1.9 steals per game. So these teams, man, this could be the Trojans' defense could be very strong here tonight. They have a good chance to show out here. Let's take our first break here on the F&M pregame show. We'll take about a 2-minute break. Come back with your starters on Jammin' Country 103.
At Cemex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather, and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
F&M Co-op Oil is a proud supporter of our community activities. For service for your vehicle, fuel, propane, and premium Cenex lubricants, see the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil. Plus, they're your tire headquarters, from the smallest cars to the biggest tractors. F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments many people will make in their lifetime. Weber Abstract will make your investment secure. Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. For over 70 years, we have helped so many wonderful people build their trust in our services. We strive to continue that tradition for another 70 years. Call 256-4640 to speak with one of our local and knowledgeable staff that serves all of Lake County. You can also visit our website at weberabstract.com. Weber Abstract, why go anywhere else?
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas. In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cunard Williams Insurance in Madison today.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street, Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
Welcome back up here to the Madison Discount Liquor Broadcast booth for your F&M pregame show. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's matchup for the Valley City State Vikings. Let's start with junior guard at 5'6" from Minute State University in Minute, South or North Dakota. Number 3, Haley Roberts. Starting also at guard, senior 5'6" from Dilworth, Minnesota. Number 10, Allie Critchley. And also starting at guard, number 20, the senior 5'10" from Pelican Rapids, Minnesota, Adriana Torres. Starting at forward, 6 foot, Taryn Dieterle from Valley City, North Dakota. And number 21, and also starting at forward, number 13, 5'10" senior from Grafton, North Dakota, Meredith Dumas. Starting for your Dakota State Trojans this evening at guard, the senior Courtney Menning, 5'8" from Corsica, South Dakota. Also starting at guard, sophomore, 6 foot tall from Stillwater, Minnesota, Lily Mackley, number 25. And also one more starting at guard at 5'7", number 31 from Alexandra, South Dakota, the sophomore Morgan Huber. And the junior forward, number 14, at 6 foot tall from Kew, Wisconsin, Savannah Walsdorf. And then 6 foot tall, the senior forward / center from Howard, South Dakota, number 20, Elsie Asleason. And those are your starting lineups for tonight's game. Thank you everyone once again for joining us here on Dakota's Best AM 1390. We're moments away from getting this one tipped off. And this has been your F&M pregame show. Once again, brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil Madison. For new tires and tire repair, see the experienced team at F&M in Madison. The Dakota State Trojans wearing white on white with blue lettering for this evening's game, and Valley City State are wearing black on black with maroon lettering here this evening. We're getting ready as Dakota State wins the tip. Courtney Menning, she's driving. She's going to pass it around. She gets it out to Asleason. Now back to Menning on the right wing. At the top of the arc is Walsdorf. Walsdorf drives. Drive inside the paint. She's got somewhere to go, and she throws that one up, and we got her first bucket of the board. First 2 points of the game from Savannah Walsdorf. Meredith Dumas had it. They're just going to continue passing it around. Strong defense there by the Trojans as that one bounces right off the foot of Walsdorf. Nice pickup there by Lily Mackley. They get it out back to Walsdorf. Walsdorf, she's going to drive it again. She's going to get out to Huber outside the arc. Huber driving. Huber inside the paint. She's going to throw that one up, and that one rolls in. It's a 4-0 lead early for the Trojans, as the Trojans are playing a full court press. Dumas has it. They're going to pass it out to, I believe that's Torres out there. They're going to pass it to the right wing to Critchley. Critchley driving. Instead, they're going to pass it. Nope. Critchley has it back. And that's a steal from Asleason. as Leeson gets it to Walsdorf. Walsdorf, she's going to trying for some sort of fast break. She's going to pass it back to the top of the arc to Huber. Huber thought about the three. Instead, she's going to pass it to Walsdorf. Walsdorf drives, passes it to Mackley. Mackley at the top of the arc, and I think they're going to get her with a charge. Number 21, Taryn Dieterle. She fell. So that's going to be the first foul. They're going to call the foul actually on Dieterle. So it's going to stay Trojan ball. It's going to be inbounded. They get it out to Walsdorf beyond the arc, and they pass it back to Huber. Huber had the nice screen set up by Mackley. Mackley gets it off the pass, takes a three shot, no good there. Rebounded by number 10, Critchley for the Vikings. Tight defense there by Courtney Menning. They pass it out to Haley Roberts. Back to Critchley at the top of the arc. She's being guarded by Menning. Passes it inside and thought about the shot. Instead, they're going to pass it to Roberts at the top of the arc. And that one goes right off the right side of that rim. That's going to be picked up there by Menning. And Menning tried getting it across midcourt. Tried going for the high shot or high pass there to Elsie as Leeson, but no good there. Went out of bounds. That's the first turnover for the Trojans. That's going to be inbounded by Valley City. Dumas getting involved on the action on the passing. Still playing almost a full court press. That shot is going to be almost thrown up like a prayer from Torres. Doesn't go down. And they're going to call it jump ball after two different players came up or tried taking that one away. No. Looks like Morgan Huber went to the bench, and Manning got to steal. She's going to try for the fast break. She throws that one up, no good there. Rebounded by Walsdorf. I think they're going to call the foul. Foul called as Walsdorf was trying to get the rebound. Angela Slatterly, she came into the game. She took out Morgan Huber. Looks like a couple other substitution changes being made for the Vikings. It's a 4-0 lead on the Farmers Ag Insurance, or sorry, the Farmers Ag scoreboard. That was a foul. Seems to be a little confusion by the officials. They had Andrea Torres lined up to inbound it. And they're still trying to figure out. It's still going to be, all right, they're still going to call the foul against Dakota State. It's going to be inbounded now by Torres. At some point. 7:31 left on the board here in the first period. Torres passes, she gets it back as the Trojans continue to play a full court press, and that one tipped away and out of bounds. Sydney Fick tried getting the steal there. So it's going to stay Valley City State ball. Ashlyn Demart, she's in the game now for the Vikings. They pass it, and Torres gets it at the baseline. Sorry, at the free throw line, essentially. Torres gets it back now at the left elbow, and she thought about going up with it, and they are going to call travel against Torres. Courtney Menning's coming out, and coming in is Caitlin Dyer, the freshman guard. Looks like a couple other changes are coming in. Savannah Walsdorf is checking in for the Trojans is number 21, Angela Slatterly. Dyer, she brings it past midcourt. They pass it out right to Fick. And Slatterly gets or has it. She's trying to drive under the hoop. They pass it out to Dyer. Dyer almost lost it. She's got it at the top of the arc. She's going to drive. She wants to get it out, and that's going to be tipped away and going to be grabbed back. And that one rolled right over the net. Slattery with the shot. They are going to call the foul, though, against Valley City State Vikings. So that's going to be our first trip to the Edward Jones free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance and Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. And her first one misses. Still a 4-0 ball game. As Fick's second one goes in. She goes 1 for 2 there from the line. As Torres is going to have a chance to inbound it now again for the Vikings. She gets it out to Richter, back to Torres, back to Richter, back to Torres. Full press or full court press continues to be the choice of defense here for the Trojans, as Richter had 2 Trojans on her, couldn't get through. Gonna call travel. So it's going to be Dakota State ball after this one. What a last couple weeks it's been for us, hasn't it? We were supposed to have here on Jammin' Country 103 a couple different area games as they call a timeout on the court. We're going to stick around here. We've had some area games this season that have been postponed that we were hoping to do here on FM 103.1 Jammin' Country. We finally did our second game, our second area basketball game of the season last night. We are into the first week of January, and we've only done 2 basketball games so far for area high school. It's been that kind of year so far as both teams make their way back out on the court. Roberts gets the ball stolen away from her. Fick drives, passes that to Huber. Huber for 3, bounces off. As Fick comes up with the rebound, back to Huber at the top of the arc. Huber to Dyer. Dyer driving, and now this shot from Mackley is good for 3. Lily Mackley good for 3. Torres being guarded by a couple different Trojans. They find an open Viking from the corner. No good there. Rebounded there by number 11, Nijin. But rebounded there by the Trojans. Huber gets it, and they're going to pass it to Dyer. Dyer passes it to Slattery for 3. She's good. Back-to-back threes for Slattery. It's 11-0 here. 5.5 to go in the first. As that one, they're going to just lose it. Huber trying to come up with it. She tried bouncing it off of Torres's shins on its way out of bounds, but I think it might have went off of Huber last. Nice hustle there by Morgan Huber, the sophomore guard. As the Trojans are making a couple different changes to the lineup. Checking back in, Savannah Walsdorf, along with Elsie Asleason, and looks like Mike and Vincent is also checking in. Oh, they are going to credit it towards the Trojans. Trojans are going to went out of bounds off of Torres's shins, so Dyer had a chance to inbound it. She was trying to get it to Asleason, and that went right back out of bounds. So Dyer with another chance to inbound it for the Trojans. Dyer gets it to Asleason right under the rim, and Deemer was trying to rip that one right away from her. So now another chance to inbound this ball here. Dyer trying to find someone to inbound it to. Gets it out, and now Vincent driving. She's thinking about the shot. They're going to pass it to an open Walsdorf. Walsdorf, she's going to drive under the net. Passes it to Asleason. Asleason in the post. Throws that shot up. She's good. Nice shot there from Asleason, as the Trojans have a 13-0 lead. Torres throws it with one hand. Asleason guarding under the net. Broke up the fast break there. As Deemer has it, she's driving. This shot, no good there. Rebounded there by Walsdorf. Walsdorf passes it out to Dyer. Dyer from the left wing passes it back to Walsdorf. Walsdorf throwing it, and that one no good on the shot. I think they're going to call the shooting foul, though, so Walsdorf will have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Walsdorf so far this year, 82.9% from the charity stripe. She's got a chance for 2 more from that Edward Jones free throw line. And a couple different Trojans checking in. Looks like Ritter is checking in. as Morgan Huber checks out. First one's good. 1 for 1 so far here for Walsdorf. And the second one falls right through. 2 for 2. Robert gets it off the inbound. Full court press continues for the Trojans. They're going to pass it around. Back to Robert. Passes it left to Diemert. Diemert continues to pass that left. Diemert gets it back inside the paint, and no good on the shot there. Rebounded by Asleasen. Asleasen passes it to Menning. Menning drives, passes it to Walsdorf. Walsdorf under the net, throws that one up. No good there. Rebounded by Richter. Richter passes it to Roberts. Roberts being guarded by Menning. Thought she had the open shot. Roberts gets it back. They're going to continue trying to pass it inside as Leeson, with the nice defense, did not allow that shot to go in, helping Vincent get the rebound. Vincent passes it to Menning. Menning driving. And back to Vincent at the top of the arc. And now Walsdorf has it. She's going to drive inside the paint now. And they're going to call travel against Menning. Looks like they want more full court press as the Trojans are up 15-0 with a little over 3.5 to go here in the first. Off the inbound, Asleasen gets a steal, passes it to Menning. Menning under the net, passes it back to Asleasen, but Asleasen loses it. Gets it taken away from her, but Dumas lost it on the way out of bounds, so it's going to be Trojan ball. As the Valley City State Vikings want a timeout, let's take a timeout as well. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with 3:28 left on the Farmers Edge scoreboard. Trojans leading. We'll be back. Trojans lead 15-0. We'll be back in 30 on Jammin' Country 103.
The American farmer is the backbone of our country. Tough, resilient, and proud. As a family-owned South Dakota company, Mustang Seeds grew from humble beginnings to serve farmers across the Midwest. As another year ends, we thank the farmers who support us and keep our country going strong, just like we've done for the past 60 years. Contact your local Mustang DSM or dealer. Mustang Seeds, keeping America untamed.
Welcome back up here to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The Trojans lead 15-0 with 3.5 to go here in the first. And Trojans getting a lot of work done inside. They are 5 for 9 from field goal range so far. 2 for 4 actually. Lily Mackley's hit a couple, she's got two 3-pointers. No, Angela Slattery has one, and then Lily Mackley has the other 3-pointer. They each have 3 points. Savannah Walsdorf leading the game with 4, as they've held out a shutout here so far against Valley City State. Trojans going to be inbounding it now. Courtney Menning with a chance to inbound it. She's trying to find someone to get it to. She was looking, and she's got Asleasen. Asleasen for 3. That one drains through the net. Asleasen gets her 5th points for this evening. Asleasen looks like she's checking out, along with Savannah Walsdorf. Coming in is Angela Slattery. And it looks like Lily Mackley is coming back in as well. As the Trojans continue with the full court press. Dumas had it. They're going to pass it to Critchley. Back to Dumas. Dumas for the first shot, and still no score for Valley City State. As Menning, she's going to pass it. She gets it to Ritter. Ritter throws up a prayer. No good there. And they're going to call, looks like the offensive foul there. Cindy Fick's first foul. And now Adriana Torres, the senior guard, is checking back in. She's going to be inbounding it for VCSU. As Richter, she's passing it, and maybe the first bucket. No, that one rolls right off. That off of Dumas' shot. Still 18-0 here. And this shot, no, Ritter thought about driving it inside. And they're going to call foul against Angela Slattery. It's going to be her first foul. So Slattery gets the rebound, but she also gets charged on the foul on that possession. They're getting good shots, Valley City State are. They're just, some of those shots are just rolling off the rims. It's just some series of unfortunate luck as Trojans continue to play strong defense. This shot went up for it, went right off the bottom of the backboard. As we could see our first points of the game from the free throw line for the Vikings. It's going to be Taryn Dieterle shooting from the Edward Jones free throw line. As Leeson checking back in along with Savannah Walsdorf. Dieterle's first one. No, 0 for 1 there. Misses her first one. Dieterle's second shot now from the Edward Jones free throw line. This one goes in. Vikings have points. It's 18-1 now with under 2.5 to go here in the first. Dyer has it. She's driving. Had the nice screen set up by Leeson. As that one tried getting the pass to Ritter. As that one rolls out of bounds and last touched, I believe that touched Ritter on its way out of bounds. Torres going to have a chance to inbound this now for the Vikings. Torres trying to find someone to get it to. Eventually gets it out to number 23, Emma Nielsen. Back to Torres. Almost threw that one out of the reach of her teammate Viking as Torres gets it back. She's driving. Gets it to Richter. Richter passes it around the arc. Gets it to Nielsen. They find number 21 open for 3. No good there for Dieterle. And loose ball foul I think they're going to call. Excuse me. The ball's going to go to Dakota State. Dakota State leads 18-1 with 2 minutes still to go here in the first. They've got the huge lead here early as Dyer gets off the inbound pass. Dyer driving. She's at the top. Going to pass it to Ritter. And that shot, oh, they're going to pass it. They're going to continue to pass it. Ritter for 3. That one drains in. It's good. It's 21-1 now. It's a 20-point game here at the DSU Fieldhouse. As Richter tries driving, she throws that one up. No good there. Rebounded there by the Vikings, though. That's number 21, Dieterle, on the rebound. They're going to pass it around and tipped away. Almost. Another steal almost there for the Trojans. Richter. They're going to pass it. And that one will be tipped away by Leeson. As Leeson does come up with the steal. As Leeson is going to pass it to Ritter. Ritter driving inside. She's going to throw that shot up. She gets the bucket and the foul. It's 23-1. And Ritter's got a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. Ritter at the line to shoot it from that Edward Jones free throw line. A little over a minute to go here in the first. On the Farmers Ag scoreboard, that one rolls off. No good on the shot there. And it looks like that's Madison Wilmy in. Therese gets it. She's driving inside. They're going to pass it to Katie Johnson. Katie Johnson passes it back to Wilmy. Back to Johnson on the right wing, but she's being guarded by Walsdorf. And back inside to Wilmy. Wilmy was guarded by Leeson on the shot. Taken away, rebounded by Slattery. Slattery driving. Going to pass it to Ritter. Ritter on the right wing. She's going to go inside, throwing that one up. Tried going up for the shot under the net. And no good there. They're going to say that went out of bounds. It's going to be Viking ball. Lily Mackley coming back in along with Morgan Huber as they check in for the Trojans. Inbounded now with under 30 seconds to go here in the first. Therese head out the inbound. They continue to drive, and that one, ooh, loose ball. Who comes up with it? Dyer had it. She gets it off to Savannah Walsdorf. Walsdorf, a little 1v2. What's she going to do? She's going to pass it to Leeson. Leeson throws that one up. No good there on the shot. 5 seconds to go here in the first. Therese has it on the left corner. She's just no clock awareness there as they were unable to get the shot off. Trojans lead 23-1 at the end of the first period. on that Farmers Ag scoreboard. We're going to take a 1-minute break, come back with the start of second here on Jammin' Country 103.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
Your pet is like a member of the family. Rely on Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for all your pet's healthcare needs. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic of Madison and Howard. This is Jammin' Country, KJAM, Madison.
Welcome into the start of the second quarter. Vikings down 23-1. They got it to start the quarter. Therese, they're going to pass it around. Wilmey's going to pass it to Johnson. Johnson passes it to Deemer. Deemer misses a shot on the jump. And it looked like Courtney Menning was trying to go in, catch a rebound. They're going to say it went out of bounds, though, against the Trojans, so it's going to remain VCSU ball. As this one's going to be quickly inbounded underneath the net. And that shot thrown up, no good there on the shot. It was Dieterle who's got the lone point for the Vikings so far this evening. She's being guarded by Savannah Walsdorf, and it's going to be Trojan ball. Inbounded to Menning. Menning's going to bring it past midcourt for the Trojans. She's driving now. Looks like she wanted some sort of fast break. Instead, she's going to pass it to Huber. Huber to Mackley. Mackley passes it to number 11, Fick, who's got two. 25-11. Sorry, 25-1. Therese. She's going to bring it past midcourt for the Trojans. For the Vikings. Wellamy passes it left corner and no good for three. That was going to be an easy rebound there for Walsdorf. Walsdorf gives it to Menning. Menning is going to pass it to Ritter. Ritter with the two shot, no good. And almost taken away there by Courtney Menning. These Trojans, they are aggressive on defense. They see that ball, it's see ball, get ball for them. Plenty of steals so far. They're not afraid to go after it. As Therese is going to be inbounding it now for the Vikings. Courtney Menning is guarding Wellamy. Wellamy driving past midcourt. They're going to pass to the left and shoots the three. No good there. That was number 22, Madison Spacier, who missed a shot. Inbounded now by the Trojans. Menning driving past midcourt. They're going to call the push. They're going to call the foul against Haley Roberts, who's guarding Menning. So Trojans with another chance to inbound it. They're going to be inbounding it at their side of midcourt. Vincent checking back in for Dakota State. And Slattery checking in as well. Huber inbounds it to Menning. Menning at the top of the arc. She's driving right. And they're going to hand it off to Vincent. Vincent drives inside, gets out to Huber. Huber for three, but wouldn't have mattered anyway. She was out. Foot was on the line. Missed the shot, but foot was on the line, so even had it made it in, wouldn't have mattered either way. Therese passes it inbounds to Wellamy. Wellamy, she's going to pass it to Richter. Richter back to Wellamy, being guarded by Menning at the top. And Richter on the left wing back and just out of reach of Torres. Goes out of bounds, and these Vikings are just all sorts of razzled at the moment. They're down 25-1 with 8:17 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Trojans got the huge lead as they're trying to continue to dominate here at home. Menning driving off the inbound. She's going to pass it to Ritter. Ritter driving inside. She throws up that shot. She gets a bucket. And they're going to call the foul as well. They are. She gets 2 and a chance for one more from the charity stripe at that Edward Jones free throw line. Ritter got 7 so far. She's got a chance to make that an even number 8 as that one rolls in. That free throw's good. It's now 28-1. Vincent is going out and coming back in is Savannah Walsdorf. Inbounded as Torres is trying to guide the offense. She's going to pass in. It's going to be taken away by Slattery. Slattery passes it to Menning. Menning with the jump shot. No good there. Rebounded by Torres. Torres driving. They're going to pass it. Well, Mikach caught it with the one hand. And they're going to call a reaching foul against Ritter. So foul called against Ritter. Be inbounded now to Wellamy. Wellamy being guarded by Menning. She's at the top of the arc, and that's her at least second shot here in the last, or second pass here in the last couple of minutes. That's just been out of reach of the intended target as that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be inbounded now by Sydney Fick. Going to be inbounding it to the Trojans. Gets it to Courtney Menning. Menning past midcourt. Screen set up there. And that shot, open 3, rolls off and almost rebounded there by Menning. Fick had the shot, just didn't want to go in. She set up the screen. Nice play design there as this pass to the right corner. That one, ooh, blocked away. Fick gets to block. Passes it to Menning. Menning passes it deep to Slattery. Slattery drives inside the paint. She's going to throw that one up, and that one's going to roll off. Rebounded there, and no good off the rebound. Fick got the rebound, couldn't get the second chance points. Trojans lead 28-1. And that one going to be taken away again by Fick. Fick with a couple different steals and blocks. Her defense here in the last couple of minutes has been pretty strong. As Courtney Menning is going out and coming back in is Caitlin Dyer. Fick inbounds it to Dyer. Dyer bringing it past midcourt. Gets it to Fick. Fick driving. Going to pass it to Ritter. Ritter to Walsdorf. Walsdorf from that right elbow passes it to Dyer at the top of the arc. Dyer thought about the shot. Instead, they're going to pass it around the arc. And the 3 shot is good for Angela Slattery. She's got another 3 in this one as it's 31-1. It's a 30-point game here in the DSU Fieldhouse. Before we haven't, there's still 6 minutes to go here before the half. As Trojans are just dominating here so far. Pass outside. They're going to continue to pass it around that arc. As number 10, Critchley, has it. She's being guarded by Dyer. Critchley trying to, she's got 1 second left on the shot clock. This shot goes up, no good there. Rebounded there by Dyer. Dyer passes it to Walsdorf. Walsdorf passes it inside, and that one to Fick, shot no good. But she is going to be called on the foul, so she's going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Fick is 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far. She's got 3 points so far. See what she can do with this trip to the Edward Jones free throw line. This first shot goes in. It's now a 32-1 lead for the Trojans, as Fick will have a chance for 1 more. And this one, no good there, rolls off, going to be rebounded by the Vikings. It was rebounded there by J.C. Richter. Richter passed it to Critchley. Now back to Richter. Now they're going to pass it left. I believe that was to Diemert. Back to Richter. She's driving. She's got 2 Trojans in front of her. That shot does not go in. Rebounded there by Walsdorf. Walsdorf passes to Dyer. Dyer with the pass inside to Fick. Nicely executed play there. as the Trojans just continue to pile it on here. 34-1 is the score, and that one almost taken away by Walsdorf. And they are going to call the offensive foul. I believe that was a charge that was called against Ali Nijin. That's going to be another turnover here for the Vikings. Elsie Asleason checks back in. Looks like Sydney Fick and Angela Slattery have come out of the game. So it's Asleason and Mackley coming back in now. Dyer driving, passes it to Huber. Huber with the pass outside to Dyer. Dyer in that right corner trying to work her way back inside. Passes it outside. And now had Huber, and they're going to call, I believe, did she travel? Huber with a turnover there. So Vikings with a chance to inbound it. It's Critchley that's got it. She's being guarded by both Dyer and Huber. Huber continues to work her way on the defensive side. She's kind of all over the defense here. As Critchley has at the top of the arc. Now Walsdorf guarding. They pass it inside the paint. Throwing it, passing it in that left corner. Under 10 seconds to go on the shot clock as Mackley is guarding. And now open three shot is no good there. Rebound by Asleason. Asleason passes it to Walsdorf. There's no one there for Walsdorf. Walsdorf throws up the shot, and that's good. They just continue to pile on that lead. It's 36-1 with 4:15 still to go here on the Farmers Act scoreboard in this first half. And that inbound went out of bounds against the Vikings, so it's still going to be Trojan ball. So Trojans get the points, and they're going to get the inbound as well. Dyer inbounds it to Walsdorf. Walsdorf passes it left to Mackley. Mackley had the screen set up by Dyer, but they're going to call Dyer on the offensive foul. And, yeah, she definitely got in there. Can't argue against that one. So second foul for the Trojans, her first. Dyer right in the grill of Critchley, who got it, and now had the open shot, and they just left Ali Nijin open, and that's the second time the Vikings have scored here this evening. It's 36-3 as Mackley, she's making her way around the arc, and that's going to be almost taken away by Nielsen, but that went out of bounds. Last touch by Nielsen. So it's going to remain Trojan ball. Huber with a chance to inbound it for Dakota State. Huber inbounds it to Courtney Menning. Menning hands it off. No, try to hand it off instead. That's going to be taken away by Diemert. And Oli Menning is there. And her 2v1 defense didn't work as the Vikings get two more. Mackley drives it inside. She throws that bucket up, and how she got through and was able to get that, I have no idea. But Mackley just added 2 more points. And the Vikings just struggling here, both offensively and defensively. They pass it to Nielsen at the top, and now they're going to pass it inside, and no good there on the shot. Rebounded by Diemert. Diemert's going to pass it to the left corner. That shot no good there. Went right off of Walsdorf as Walsdorf grabs the rebound. Walsdorf is going to hand it off to Mackley. Mackley driving inside. Trying to find someone to pass it to. Passes it to Huber. And they're going to make its way around the arc as Walsdorf has it. She's at the free throw line. Passes it inside to Asleason. As Asleason's shot no good on the way up. She's going to be called on the foul. Mackley is checking out along with Menning. And it looks like Vincent. Fick. And trying to get the other number because, oh, that's Slattery who checked back in as Leeson checked back out. And, ooh, pass went right off the foot of Fick, so that went out of bounds. It's going to be Viking ball. 2:41 to go here in the first half. Trojans lead 38-5. As Diemert got off the inbound, Diemert's going to get it back on the pass. And number 13, Dumas, throws up the shot. Had the jump shot. Jump shot did not have her, though, as it did not go in. That's going to be Trojan ball. They're going to call the foul, as the Trojans are in the bonus now, so they're going to have a chance for, should be a 1-and-1, I would think, from the Edward Jones free throw line. It's number 0, Mike and Vincent. Here's her first one. That one. Oh, she's going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. So first one, no good. Under 2.5 to go here in the second quarter. Second one goes right in. Vincent 1 for 2 there on that free throw attempt. As Trojans continue to press hard on defense. Ritter guarding. Now Menning. And now back to Ritter as they play a little bit of his zone. And that one goes right off the kneecap of a Viking. Menning comes up with it. Passes it to Ritter. Ritter driving inside the paint. Passes it back outside to Slattery. Slattery for 3. That one, rolls right off. Rebounded there by Hebrink. And taken away by Ritter. And she just throws an elbow. She threw an elbow into the face of Ashley Diemert. Trying to get the steal. She did get the steal, but she's also going to be called on the foul. As Diemert took an elbow to the face. Under 2 to go here in the first half. Trojans lead 39-5. They got out to the lead quick and early. And it's been pedal to the metal this entire game. They haven't really let off. Technical was called against Ritter, by the way. So Nielsen from the charity stripe makes her first one from the Edward Jones free throw line, and her second one also going in. So Nielsen, good 2 for 2 there from the Edward Jones free throw line. As the Vikings are going to be inbounding it, Therese. She checked back in. She's going to be inbounding it for Valley City State. Gets it inbound to Hebrink. Back to Torres. Torres passes it to Critchley. Critchley passes it to Dieterle. Now back to Hebrink inside. And they're going to pass it to Dieterle outside. And that one right in the... That one looked like it was being passed to Slattery. Slattery comes up with a steal. She was being guarded. A tight defense there by Critchley of Valley City State. And I think they're going to call the foul. They are going to call the foul against Critchley. So it's going to be a chance for 2 for Slattery from that Edward Jones free throw line. Ritter checking in. Sorry, Ritter checking out and checking in is Huber. First one does roll in, bounces off the rim, but rolls right in for the first free throw attempt. So 1 for 1 so far from the Edward Jones free throw line for her in this attempt. And the second one also rolls in. Score's now 41-7. Vikings inbounding it. Therese. She's got it. She's going to attempt to bring it past midcourt. She's got 2 Trojans on her. Now it looks like there was almost 3 Trojans guarding her as Whelmy. She's being guarded by Menning at the top of the arc. They're going to pass it around. Hebrink passes it. Therese from the left corner, trying to drive it inside, and that shot way out of bounds. Overshot it as these Vikings just seem to be in their own heads at this point. Under a minute to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. 57 seconds and counting. Menning going to inbound it now. As Whelmy trying to poke that one away, unable to do so. As Fick with the open 3 shot. Ooh, air ball. She had the open 3, just a little inaccurate on that shot. Therese inbounds it to Whelmy, back to Therese. Passes it to Diemert, back to Therese. As Diemert is going to get it back on the far side. Diemert being guarded by 2 Trojans. They're going to pass it inside, and that shot no good there from number 21, Dieterle. Rebounded there by the Trojans. Under 22 seconds and counting. Shot clock's off. Menning at midcourt. They can just take their time here, let this clock run out. There's 15 seconds to go. Fick, she's got it. She's going to pass it to Huber. Huber passes it inside to Slattery. Slattery passes it to Fick, and that one, who to go off of on its way out of bounds? I think it went off of Hebrink of Valley City State, and it did. So it's going to be Trojans inbounding it. Menning inbounds it to Fick. Fick with the shot. No good there on the shot there. Oh, wait. She somehow came up with it right through the glove of Dearly. It was like both Dearly and Fick had it, and she's like, you know what, I'm just going to push it up into the net, and it went in for two more a few seconds before the buzzer. 43-7 is the score as the Trojans have a huge lead heading into the half. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with your Wilbur Ellis halftime show on the way here in 3 minutes on Jammin' Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
MDL in Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather, and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
F&M Co-op Oil is a proud supporter of our community activities. For service for your vehicle, fuel, propane, and premium Cenex lubricants, see the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil. Plus, they're your tire headquarters, from the smallest cars to the biggest tractors. F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature snack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
First Interstate Bank in Madison has a mission to help you and your money work better together. A vision to help you every day with your money goals and values people first, while also seeking greatness, integrity, celebrating success, and a commitment to the community. First Interstate Bank in Madison has many personal banking options for you to choose from, including checking and savings accounts, home, auto, or construction loans, plus wealth management services and business accounts. See how they can help you today by visiting firstinterstatebank.com. Welcome in to the Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Wilbur Ellis brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Contact your local field experts today. Help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. And I don't want to say the Trojans can start looking ahead to tomorrow's matchup already against Dickinson State, but I mean, they have a pretty huge lead, 43-7 lead here into the half over Valley City State. I mean, 36 points they lead right now, as almost everything seems to be going in for the Trojans. They are 13 of 30, so 50% from field goal, even three-point range. They're 50%, 5 of 10 from three-point range right now. Free throws, 8 of 12. Just almost everything seems to be going in for them. As Valley City State, they are 2 for 27 from field goal range. Most of their points have come from free throws right now. They are 3 for 4 from the charity stripe, 0 for 8 from the three-point range. Valley City State, they've committed 18 turnovers compared to DSU's 11. And Dakota State, they've been able to capitalize off that. They've got 16 points off the turnovers, while the Vikings only have 2 points off those turnovers. Trojans are out rebounding 22-19. and blocks too. Defense has just been strong here for the Trojans. Yes, offensively they've got 43 points up, but I mean the defense that the Trojans are playing. I mean, it's full court press almost every inbound for DSU that they're playing against the VCSU. They've got 11 steals, 3 blocks. That's pretty significant there. Their bench has gone off for 25 points for DSU as well. It's been a really good game for Dakota State. A really good game where you really like to see them. I mean, they've had a couple weeks off. Some might have been worried about them having a little bit of rust after these last couple weeks. Well, there's no rust, man. It is clean. It is fun to watch for DSU. Olivia Ritter and Sydney Fick both lead the game in points, along with Angela Slattery. They've each have 8 points so far here for DSU. And Slattery, she's 2 for 3 from three-point range as well. She's got 2 big three-pointers. Olivia Ritter's got a big three-pointer as well, as does Elsie Aslesian and Lily Mackley. Walsdorf has 6 points. Aslesian and Mackley each have 5. Huber with 2 points, and then Meekin Vincent has 1 point for the Trojans. The only point getter so far for Valley City State. They've got 3 players with 2 points each. Elise Hebrink, Allie Nijin, and Emma Nielsen each have 2, and then Taryn Dieterle has a single point for for Valley City State, and that single point was the lone point that they had for the longest period of time. And that was the only point that Valley City State was able to get in that first quarter. They've scored 6 in the second quarter. Dakota State, they're dominant, especially at home. Home this year, I mentioned in the pregame, they just dominate their opponents at home. And they are trying to dominate that. They're looking to dominate here again this evening. They're well on their way to doing that. I'm looking forward to talking to Coach Mo. We'll be talking to him in the halftime of our second game this evening. We've got the men's basketball game after this one, so make sure you're tuning in to FM 103.1 Jammin' Country for the men's basketball game against Valley City State later on this evening as well. We'll be talking to David Mo in the halftime of that game, more than likely. I'm excited to talk to him. I'm excited to hear what he has to say on how this game's... I mean, we still have an entire half to go, but if it's anything, if it's half of what this first half has been like, it's still going to be a dominant rest of the game for the Trojans, who everything just seems to work, right? They're getting... they're passing the ball around, good offense. The assist totals, too. There's 10 assists so far this evening. Leading the way with assists is Caitlin Dyer. She's got 3 assists. Elsie Aslesian has 2. And then multiple Trojans have 1 assist each, with Ritter, Slattery, Walsdorf, Mackley, and Menning each having 1 assist apiece. It's unselfish basketball. Everyone's getting involved. No one's taking selfish shots. No one's playing selfish. They're all playing like they want to win for each other, and that's exactly what they're doing. It's impressive and it's fun to see as this is the second game for the Trojans in North Star Conference play, and this is one heck of a way to get this calendar season rolling here in 2023. Let's take another 3-minute break. We'll come back with the rest of your Wilbur Ellis halftime show. That'll be on the way next year. We'll be back in 3 minutes on Jammin' Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments many people will make in their lifetime. Weber Abstract will make your investment secure. Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. For over 70 years, we have helped so many wonderful people build their trust in our services. We strive to continue that tradition for another 70 years. Call 256-4640 to speak with one of our local and knowledgeable staff that serves all of Lake County. You can also visit our website at weberabstract.com. Weber Abstract, why go anywhere else?
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the floral shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the floral shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas. In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Welcome back to the Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. We are about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half, where the Trojans, they lead 43-7 at the intermission. It's been a dominant performance here for Dakota State. And how will they fare in the second half? I think, you don't want to let off the gas too much. Maybe just a little bit. You want to save the energy, because you do have another game tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon against Dickinson State. But you don't want to let off the gas too much. You want to help, or you want these players to continue to build confidence. So let them continue to go out there, make shots, and just continue to play unselfish basketball. Is the best thing the Trojans can do here this evening. They've been playing unselfishly late or throughout the evening tonight, as they're shooting around right now. I can see a little bit more Morgan Huber getting some threes in. She can be very good from the three-point line. And what's her percentage like? She's 34.8% from three-point. She is their top three-point getter in terms of percentage-wise so far this season. She's made, granted, shoot-around, but she's doing pretty well right now from the shoot-around. I could see that getting maybe a little bit more involved, see how she does, because now it's like, all right, well, maybe we can try a few things out. You have a big lead. You're feeling pretty confident. Maybe we could try a few things where making a few mistakes isn't going to cost you when you're up 36 points. If you give up a 36-point lead, then you do have a lot of problems. They should be able to hold on to this, I would imagine, and build off of this game heading into tomorrow. I think that's going to be a big factor here tonight, is what can you use today for the rest of the second half to build off, or what can you get today and build off of for tomorrow? I think that's going to be huge. It's going to play a big part in this second half, is being able to take what they're able to gain here in the second half into tomorrow's game. That could end up being a pretty big story. We'll see how the second half plays out. We'll see how much of the gas they let off here as they're up 43-7. That's been your Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. Brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Wilbur Ellis, specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, DeKalb and As Grow seeds, and custom application of fertilizers. Contact them today at 489-2171. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. Trojans lead 43-7. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Come back with the start of the second half on the way here in 60 seconds on Jammin' Country 103.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street, Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
The American farmer is the backbone of our country. Tough, resilient, and proud. As a family-owned South Dakota company, Mustang Seeds grew from humble beginnings to serve farmers across the Midwest. As another year ends, we thank the farmers who support us and keep our country going strong, just like we've done for the past 60 years. Contact your local Mustang DSM or dealer. Mustang Seeds, keeping America untamed.
6:26 this evening. We're getting ready to start the second half here at the DSU Fieldhouse. The Dakota State Trojans lead 43-7 against the Valley City State Vikings. It was a dominant first half for the Trojans. They're going to be looking to build off of that here in the second half. As, Menning gets it, steals it away after the inbound, and she's going to throw that shot off. And, almost, Wellsdorf was almost able to come in over the top for the rebound. Aggressive defense as Menning is almost got to steal. She was poking it away again. Menning definitely no shortage of defense here for the Trojans. That shot's off, and that one, three-pointer, missed for the Vikings. That was number 21, Dietery, on the missed shot there. And this one, Menning, is going to be part of the pass around as Leeson gets it in the post. She gets her own rebound, throws that shot off, no good there. As Trojans look like there's smiles all over the faces. At this point, it is like they're pretty much just having fun. They're up 43-7. Vikings, not so much. As that shot rolls in, no good there for Torres. And as Leeson came up with the rebound, she was fouled there on the way down. That's the team first foul for VCSU here in the second half. As Leeson passes it inbounds to Menning. Menning driving. They're going to pass it around. Wallsdorf with the open three. Airmails it. That's going to be rebounded there by Mackley. Mackley trying to get it up. Had it poked away, but went out of bounds. I think a last touch of Viking on its way out of bounds. Caitlin Dyer is checking in. Dyer passes it back to Mackley's got it at the top of the arc now. Screen was almost set up there by Dyer. Mackley under the paint, throws that one up, and that one just off the backboard. So that's going to impact the shooting percentage as Torres is being guarded by Mackley. They're going to pass it inside as Leeson blocked that one away. Vikings come back up with it, and that three shot is good there. Diemert makes the three-pointer. It's 43-10. First points here in the second half. Dyer from the left wing passes it to Huber. Huber passes it to Mackley on the right wing. Inside pass and taken away by the Vikings. Vikings driving. As that one, Vikings passing on the right corner, and that one going to be swatted away by as Leeson comes up with it is Slattery. Slattery passes it left to Dyer. Dyer with the shot, no good there on three-point shot. As Leeson fell on the ground, I think she was fouled. So Dyer's three-pointer no good, but it's still going to be Trojan ball. Looks like Fick, Ritter are both checking back in. As that quick pass to Ritter, that's going to be grabbed up by Mackley. Mackley throws it to Dyer. Dyer passes it to the right wing. No good there from Slattery. So a little sloppy here to start the second half for the Trojans. They failed to score a point so far here in the opening minute or so. Dumas has it. They're going to pass it to the left wing. Critchley driving inside. She's got two Trojans guarding her. And they're going to pass it to the free throw line. No good on the shot there. And that going to be ripped away, almost ripped away by Dyer. As Torres comes up with it, no good on the shot. Rebounded there by Mackley. Mackley passes it to Ritter. Ritter had the open player inside. It looked like she had Fick open. Instead, she took the shot was fouled on the way up, so she should have 2 now from the Edward Jones free throw line. Ritter's got 8 points total. She's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe so far. She's got a chance for 2 more from the Edward Jones free throw line. First shot is good. It's the first point 0 for the Trojans in this second half. Ritter's second shot, also good. So she has 2 more. Mackley is checking out. Checking in is Vincent. Torres inbounds it to Critchley. Critchley gets it back to Torres. And Critchley gets it back. She's being guarded by Dyer. As Critchley is now seated on the ground. She's just able to barely get it off to Torres. As that one's going to be blocked away. I think that might have been Slattery who blocked that shot. Dyer bringing it past midcourt. Dyer driving. And it looked like she was going to try throwing that one up. She was unable to really get a good arm angle on that to throw that up. Coach Mo is going to call a timeout. We are going to stick around here. We're going to stay on the court. 6:38 is the current score. Trojans lead 45-10. It's the first quarter so far where Valley City State's outscored Dakota State. They've outscored DSU 3-2 so far here in this third quarter. As DSU, they still lead 45-10. So they're not complaining too much. They can still just don't make too many mistakes where you lose confidence. Would be like my message. Continue to go out there, continue to have fun. Because at this point, I mean, you're up 35 points. Dyer's going to be inbounding it for DSU. She's trying to find someone to inbound it to. She's going to pass it to that left wing. And then they're going to get it to Slattery up at the top of the arc. Slattery is going to... She's trying to pass it. Was taken away. And Trojans were called on the foul. It's going to be a Viking ball regardless. Dyer is coming out. Coming in is Courtney Menning. Menning and her aggressive style defense. She was playing a full court press there, essentially by herself, as Ritter was guarding Torres on that shot. And Vincent, she was right in the face of Dumas, who had the ball. They're going to call the foul against Vincent. It's going to be inbounded now by Diemert. Diemert passes it inbounds to Wellamy. Wellamy being guarded by Ritter. We're going to pass it back to Diemert. Diemert and the left wing. They pass it to Wellamy. And that shot inside. That's a good bucket there from Haley Roberts. 45-12 now. Menning from the left wing. Passes it to Vincent at the top. Now passes it right to Ritter. Ritter makes a little move, and that's going to be poked away, but re-grabbed there by Ritter. And now from that left wing is Walsdorf with the 3. She's good. Walsdorf adds 3 more. No one was in her vicinity. And it was Walsdorf. One-handed steal there. She's driving 2v1. She throws that one up, and she's got 2 more. So Walsdorf's got 5 points in the last, 10 seconds? 5:20 still to go here in the third. As Vikings trail 50-12, as Walsdorf was almost able to get another steal. Walsdorf was almost able to come up with another steal, but it was poked out of bounds. It's going to be Valley City State ball. Diemert inbounding it. Gets it to Roberts. Roberts driving. They're going to pass it to that right corner for 3. And that's good for Madison Wellamy. It's 50-15 now. Menning. Pass midcourt. Passes it to Asleason. Asleason for 3. That one bounces up, but rebounded by Mackley. As Menning will now have a shot for 3. And that one is good. Menning is good for 3. Walsdorf was good for 3 moments ago. It's a 53-15 game as Leeson just blocked that shot away. Huge defense here as Walsdorf passes it to the top of the arc. Huber has it. They're going to pass it right to Mackley now. Mackley driving from that right corner. She throws that one up. She ended up on the ground on her way up. I believe she might have been fouled. Should have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. They're going to call the foul. Yeah, they're going to call the foul against Ali Nijan. So Mackley's going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. First one. Ooh, rolls in and out. That's tough. No good on the first one. Mackley does make this one. 1 for 2 from that free throw attempt. Menning is checking out. Checking in is Caitlin Dyer. Inbounded now. J.C. Richter has it. She's being guarded by Dyer. They're going to pass it to Roberts. Roberts back to Richter. And then passing it to that left wing is Deemer. Back to Richter at the top of the arc. She's being guarded by Dyer. Dyer pokes it away. She's got no one in front of her. And she makes her first bucket of the evening. She's got 2 more. 56-15 with under 4 to go here in the third period. And Roberts had it. She was being guarded by Dyer. Now Roberts has it again. She takes a shot from that right elbow. No good. Rebounded there by Huber. Huber passes it to Mackley. Mackley driving. She's got an open look inside to Leeson. Leeson unable to secure it. Passes it left to Dyer. Dyer for 3. No good there. Rolls right off the rim. Had the sequence that they wanted there. Just unable to get the ball to drop in. As Richter has it from the left wing. They're going to pass it to Roberts. And that one is going to be tipped off of Huber's hands as that rolls out of bounds. Checking in for the first time today, Tabor Teal for Dakota State. It's going to be inbounded, deep inbound to Nielsen. Nielsen passes it left to Richter. And then they are just going to continue passing it left. Now back to Richter. And she's got the open 3 shot. And that one does go in. She put a little move on Huber there. Teal has it. She's driving. As looked like she was losing the ball a little bit. She's on the right side. She's going to get it off to Leeson. Leeson is going to work her way around the arc. Dyer gets it. She's goes a little bit spin move, and Leeson, ooh, shot no good. Rolls right off the rim. Good shot there, just didn't fall. Huber guarding Roberts. As now she's able to get that shot, or she's able to pass it right to Nijan. Nijan gets the 3 shot. She's good. 56-21 is the score now. As Valley City State's definitely been able to cut into the lead a little bit here. As Teal almost turned the ball over there. Almost had a backcourt violation. Almost had the ball ripped away from her as well by Richter. DSU is now in the bonus, so Teal going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Is that one no good there? Vincent checked in for Dakota State, taking out Lily Mackley. As this one also no good for Teal. Roberts had it. Now Roberts back in the right wing, and she tried passing it too deep, but went right through the hands. It was Fick who also checked in, and now Ritter is checking in for Morgan Huber. Dyer brings a pass to court. Passes it to Fick. Fick hands it off to Ritter. Turns around, and she's going to pass it to Vincent. Vincent got it to Fick. Fick thought she had the shot, but it looked like she was fouled before the shot. So Fick is going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Should have a chance for 2. Yeah. Going to have a chance for 2 now from the Edward Jones free throw line is Sydney Fick. His first shot, clean. It's good in. Under 2 to go on the Farmers Egg scoreboard here in this third quarter. Trojans lead 57-21 as that one also drops in. It's now 58-21 as Fick is 2 for 2 from that free throw attempt. Angela Slattery is back in now for Dakota State. Caitlin Dyer guarding Roberts. A little bit of zone defense here for the Trojans. And Dyer, I think they're going to call her on the foul. That's her second foul. So it's going to be inbounded now by VCSU. Richter with a chance to inbound it for the Vikings. They're going to pass it in to Nielsen. Nielsen being guarded by Ritter. An inside pass there. Ooh, almost taken away. Instead, with the jump shot, is number 22, Madison Spatier, who got the shots. 58-23 now. Slattery has it inside. She's inside the post, going to pass it outside to Dyer. Dyer coming in from that left corner. She tried throwing the shot up. I think she was fouled on the way up. So they are going to give Dyer a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Dyer going to have a chance for 2 now for Dakota State. His first shot is in. That's good. Dyer's second shot from the Edward Jones free throw line is also good. So Dyer has got 3 points now for DSU. Actually, she got 4. Dyer is guarding Wilmy. And, ooh, she almost had that poked away. Dyer does get it that time. She pokes it away. She's past midcourt. She's inside the paint. She's going to pass it out to somebody. Slattery open for 3. That shot, ooh, no good there. And Mackley almost able to come up with the rebound. It's going to be rebounded and, oh, almost rolled away from Wellamy. Still going to be VCSU ball, though. Dyer guarding. They're going to pass it inside to Nielsen. Nielsen on the right side. Going to hand it off, and now back to Wellamy. Under 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. As that pass goes over the head of Wellamy, and ooh. That's actually Richter who had the ball. They're going to call a foul against Richter. I think the charge is what they're going to call. It's going to be DSU ball with 27.6 seconds to go. Menning. Going to bring it past midcourt. Shot clock off. Menning. Putting a little bit of the moves on. Slattery passes it to Mackley at top of the arc. They're going to pass it right to Ritter. Passes it inside. Back to Slattery. They're going to pass it left to Menning. Menning driving. Passes it right to Mackley. Mackley open for 3. That one drops in. She's good. As time runs out here in the third quarter, the Trojans lead 63-23. Even in a quarter where they didn't play their best basketball, they still lead by 40 points at the end of 3. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, come back with the start of the fourth here on Jammin' Country 103.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street, Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
Welcome into the start of the fourth quarter here on Jammin' Country 103. Welcome back up into the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. I'm Caleb Gill. The Dakota State Trojans lead 63-23 with 10 to go as Valley City State Vikings try and getting some sort of offense, some sort of rhythm. No good on the three shot there. That is that is going to be snagged away after the failed steal attempt by the Trojans. And this is, that was kind of ugly to watch. Pass ended up on the ground, thrown around. It was just an ugly sequence there for those that were watching online through the DSU DSU's web stream. Vincent has it, and she is going to lose it, and they're going to call the backcourt violation against the Trojans. That one definitely rolled past. Ritter's going to be called on it. She just fell on the ball. It's going to be inbounded now by Spacier for the Vikings. She gets it to Wellamy. Wellamy being guarded by Menning. Slattery passes it, and she's going to pass it to Spacier, who gets the bucket. 63-25. Menning going to bring it past midcourt for the Trojans. Almost had the screen set up there. Instead, she's going to spin around and pass it to Ritter. Ritter open for three. That one bounces off, though. And Menning, she's got it under the net. She's going to pass it, and that bucket is good. Nice layup there by Angela Slattery. So now it's a 65-25 lead for DSU. Under the net. Bucket's good there for Taryn Dieterle. Menning bringing it past midcourt. She's going to pass it, and they're going to call the offensive foul there against Menning. Believe that's her first, and the team's second. Team second there. Teal is checking back in for Dakota State. She's taking out Mackley, it looks like. Richter has it from the left wing. They're going to pass it as that shot, no good there on the jump shot there by Spacier. Slattery has it. She's going to pass it to Teal. Teal driving inside, passes it left corner. Asleason, no good there. Menning with the rebound, passes it back to Asleason. Asleason with the bucket right off the backboard as that one falls in. Beautiful shot there. Trojans continue to keep a 40-point lead over the Vikings. Spacier has it from the left side. They're going to pass it, and the jump shot's good there by Dieterle. Menning is going to bring it, and she was driving, lower the shoulder. Nice inside pass there to Ritter, who was unable to come up with it and secure it. Looks like another lineup change coming in for the Trojans. Ritter, Slattery, and Menning checking out, and coming in is Dyer, Huber, and Mackley. Dyer going to be inbounding it for DSU. Nielsen and Richter are checking out for VCSU. Asleason gets off the inbound, hands it back to Dyer. Dyer driving inside the paint, passes it back to Asleason. Asleason from the left wing, no good there on the three-point shot. And heavy defense there after the rebound by VCSU. And they're able to get the ball off. Ooh, Huber almost able to snag that one away. And from the top of the arc is Dieterle. No good there as Leeson comes up with the rebound. As Leeson passes it to Mackley, who's going to bring it past midcourt. He's got some space out there on the left side. They're going to hand it to Dyer. Dyer passes it to Teal. Teal passes it right to Dyer. Dyer for the right corner three. No goods there. Dyer guarding Richter. Roberts passes it back to Richter. Richter to Hebrink. Hebrink inside to Dieterle, who had the shot blocked there by Asleason. Dyer driving inside. She's going to throw that one up. She's going to be fouled on the way. So she's going to have a chance for 2 more from the Edward Jones free throw line. As Leeson is checking out, and coming in is Vincent. So, excuse me. Dyer with the chance for 2 from that Edward Jones free throw line. First one's good. Second one, also good. It's back to a 40-point game, 69-29. Nice score there for the Trojans, as this one appears to essentially be, well, it pretty much is over. Right now, you're just trying to build confidence as that shot's missed by the Vikings. Build confidence. Continue to build on what you can here in this quarter for tomorrow's games. Mackley, she's going to drive from that left wing, passes it inside to Vincent. Vincent with the shot, throws that one up. She's good. 71-29 is a score. Johnson passes it right, and Spacier made that shot from the right mid-range area. It's 71-31. Dyer passes it to Huber. Huber hands it off to Dyer on the right corner. Dyer making a way around the arc, drives it back inside. Dyer in the post. Wants to pass it to somebody, gets it to Vincent. Vincent with the jump shot. She's good for 2 more. Trojans are starting to feel hot again. Starting to roll. Mackley guarding Hebrink. They're going to pass it right. I believe that is Spacier who had it. They're pass it to Roberts. Roberts passes it inside to Dieterle. Now Dieterle has a back. She throws that one up under the net, and she's no good on the shot, but she will have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Taryn Dieterle with a chance for 2 now. Bench is starting to get cleared out for Dakota State. Checking in for the first time, Brooke Gunderson. And I believe that's Christine Bennick. No, yep, Bennick. Bennick and Gunderson both have checked in for the Trojans. 73-32. That one's made from the Edward Jones free throw line. Vincent will have a chance to inbound it. Gunderson touches the ball for the first time tonight. She's going to bring it past midcourt. She's being guarded by Hebrink. And she loses it. Hebrink comes up with it. Gunderson, the freshman, lost the ball there. Vincent guarding inside the post against Rosie Anderson. Anderson able to get the bucket. Gunderson brings it past midcourt. Nice bounce pass between the legs of a Viking. Gets it to Vincent. Vincent hands it off to Teal. Tabor Teal. Teal is trying to drive. They're going to call the foul, though, against Vincent. So no good on the shot when it mattered. Driving now past midcourt, Haley Roberts. She's being guarded by Gunderson. On the right wing now is Hebrink. Hebrink guarded by Slattery. They're going to pass it around that corner. Now driving inside, throwing that shot up is Diemert. Diemert's shot no good, but she was fouled on the way up. So she's going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Team 4th foul here for the Trojans. This shot is in and good. So got a chance for 1 more from that Edward Jones free throw line. This one is also good. 73-37. As Gunderson brings it past midcourt. She had the screen set up there by Vincent. Threw the shot up. She was fouled on the way. Shot's no good, but she's going to have a chance for 2 from that Edward Jones free throw line. Gunderson looking for her first points tonight. And this will be the second time this season Gunderson's made it to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 so far. Misses her first. Just got one more opportunity from that Edward Jones free throw line. 4:13 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. That second one is good. So she keeps her percentage at 50% with her free throw opportunities there. 74-37 now. Remember, following this game, we will have the Dakota State men's game versus Valley City State here on Jammin' Country 103. That's inside, jump shot no good for Rosie Anderson. Vikings do come back up with it, though. They're going to pass it to that left wing. And going to drive back inside. They're going to call the foul. Believe foul will called. Yep. They're going to call the foul against number 15, Christine Bennick. Her first. Vikings down in the bonus. So Katie Johnson makes her first from the Edward Jones free throw line. That's her first point tonight. Bringing the score up 74-38. And this one's also good. So she scores two there from the Edward Jones free throw line. Gunderson bringing him past midcourt. The freshman from Buffalo, Minnesota. She's going to pass it out to Vincent. Vincent driving inside. And weird little pass, but it works as Fick is able to get it off on the assist from Vincent. And she's got a chance for two more. Or sorry, she's got a chance for one more from that Edward Jones free throw line. Fick with a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line now. And that one sinks in. 77-39 is the score with a little over 3.5 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in this fourth quarter. Deemer passes it. Johnson. They're going to continue passing it around as that one's going to be passed inside. And Anderson is good on the shot, the freshman center for the Vikings. Fick passes it right. And for her first three-point attempt, she's good. Christine Bennick is good for three. 80-41 is a score here with 3 minutes to go. And that shot, three-point attempt now for the Vikings. Number 14, Wilmy, is no good. And that, I believe, that was Vincent gets two more. Sorry, she gets three more. Vincent's good on the three shot. I was trying to see what Bennick's point totals are so far this year. That's a second three-pointer Bennick's made this season as that shot's missed. Bennick comes up with the rebound. She's driving. She's on the right wing. She looking to pass it. Passes it left to Gunderson. Gunderson inside the paint. Passes it left to Vincent. Vincent from the corner. Three. That one no good. Bounces off that backboard. 2 minutes to go. And Vikings is trying to get something to build off of as that shot rolls in for Ashlyn Deemert. It's still a 40-point game, 83-43, under 2 to go. Gunderson passes it left to Tabor Teal. That shot, no good on the shot, but it was fouled on the way. So Teal going to have a chance for two from the Edward Jones free throw line. Slattery checking back in. She's taking out Fick. 1:46 to go. Teal with a chance for two from the Edward Jones free throw line. First one, no good there. Teal looking for her first points tonight. This one from the Edward Jones free throw line is her first point for tonight. She goes 1 for 2 from that attempt. Inbounded there. Pass out right. Hebrink is getting in on the action. Shot up, no good there from the mid-range for Spacier. Rebounded there by the Trojans. Slattery brings it past midcourt. They're going to pass it out to Bennick. Bennick inside the paint, trying to find someone to pass it to. Passes it to Teal. Teal making her way from that right wing inside, and outside pass. They're going to continue passing it around the arc. Slattery thought she had the move. She's going to throw that one up. No good on the shot there. But she was fouled on the way up, so she's going to have a chance for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line. A little over a minute to go. Slattery with a chance for 2. First one goes in. And the second one also goes in. She's 2 for 2 from the Edward Jones free throw line there. 86-43 with a minute to go. This shot. She had 2 or 3 Trojans coming in over the top of her, over Rosie Anderson. And that's going to be a turnover there. It's going to be Trojan ball. Vincent inbounds it to Gunderson. Gunderson passes it to Teal. Teal was trying to throw the shot up, was blocked on the out of bounds. It's going to be inbounded now by the Trojans. Gunderson with a chance to inbound it. Going to get it to Slattery. Slattery passes it back to Bennick. Bennick brings it inside. Teal thought she had the open 3 shot. Bench was going up for it. As that shot, she tried going with the right-hand hook. No good there. A little fast break offense. Produces no points there for the Vikings. 30 seconds and counting. About 4 seconds to separate the shot and game clock. Gunderson has it from the left wing, passes it to Vincent. We're going to pass it right to Bennick. Bennick driving inside. And they're going to call travel. "15 seconds to go. Vikings want to get some sort of shot off as that one's just going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be inbounded now by the Trojans to Gunderson with 10 seconds to go. Gunderson driving past midcourt. Going to pass it to Vincent. Vincent just going to hold on to it. 2-1. Trojans win 86-43. Doubled their opponent's score here tonight in the first game of 2023. Anyone that might have been worried about rust on these Trojans, well, they must have shaken that rust off during their practice this week, as this was a quite the slaughtering for the Trojans over the Vikings. 86-43 is the final. And we still have one more game to go here tonight on Gem and Country 103. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with post-game show, and we'll also probably roll into the pregame show here in a few minutes as well. But 3-minute break. We'll be back on Jam and Country 103.
The American farmer is the backbone of our country. Tough, resilient, and proud. As a family-owned South Dakota company, Mustang Seeds grew from humble beginnings to serve farmers across the Midwest.